Chrissy from Footprint Tarot here. Just thought I'd do a quick read on a couple of situations. First I'm going to do an overview. The first video I'm doing is an overview of Hong Kong with all the protests happening. The airport being shut down for the second day in a row. It is a worrying situation. Just generally the vibes around the whole situation, not feeling too good. I remember Tiananmen Square. I remember watching the television with that young man standing in front of the tank. And let's have a quick look at that situation. I'm going to do an overview spread. Oh no, I think I'll do a 5-card spread. So situation, challenge, guidance, focus, and outcome. I hope this isn't too dark. Okay, and let's have a quick 5-carder on the situation in Hong Kong. Oopsie daisy. Okay. I'm using this setup because I'm charging the phone, so move this a lot closer. So what's on the bottom? The moon. There's just agendas that going on with China and everything that we really don't know anything about with this whole situation. So yeah, I'll have I'm sorry, I'm just trying to adjust it. Okay, so there's so many different agendas happening here with the government things. The situation. Oops, it's upside down. This has been coming for a long time. For so many years, for 100 years, Hong Kong was separate from China, independent, autonomous. You know, it was a UK colony, and for so many years after it was handed back in 1999 they still retained a high level of autonomy, and that's being threatened, and people are looking at that threat and they're not liking what they see and they're assessing it. And I think they've maybe been a bit slow to work with the Chinese government as much as they could have. So it's a little bit of a reap what you sow, or this is a situation that the roots of it go way, way back. The roots of this tree would go deep underground, and the roots of it could even go back to when the colony was founded. The challenge of this situation, I have the deck up, holding the deck upside down. Challenge of this situation is the King of Cups. Trying to find a level of stability that is between Hong Kong, who wants to retain or the citizens of Hong Kong who want to retain the level of the independence that they have always known, and the Chinese government, which providing people autonomy and independence is not something they're necessarily that good at. So that's the challenge, trying to find that balance, that stability. The guidance for the people of Hong Kong is, look, they have all the tools they need to solve this problem. They just have to look at the situation and find the right tools. Don't act on blind panic, and look through. The Chinese government is manipulating them into a corner at the moment, so don't let themselves be manipulated by one, and look at all the tools that they can use to resolve this situation. So don't let themselves be manipulated, and look at the tools that they have that they can use to resolve this situation, hopefully peacefully. The focus, money. It is. Hong Kong has for years and years and years been a major stopping point for money internationally, and China really want to own that more than they've been able to since the handover. That they want to have complete control of that, and so far to date, the Cantonese in Hong Kong, was it the Cantonese in Hong Kong, I think, they've been able to retain a level of autonomy and independence, and the Chinese government don't want that. They want control of all that money. That's the focus for them. What's the outcome going to be here? The Queen of Swords. I understand, if I'm right, the leader in Hong Kong, the chief minister, is a woman. It's going to be very tricky. Justice, but the another aspect of the Queen of Swords is she's calling people to come forward and answer for their actions, and often it's said that she's there, she's holding it like she's going, come forward and I'm going to chop your head off. I'll ask a couple of questions. Is there going to be a quick resolution to this situation? So I'll ask that. Is there going to be a quick resolution to this situation? Four of Pentacles. People hanging on to them and fearing losing their security. The world is watching. The people of, this is the Star, this is the world, and the Four of Pentacles. They're hanging in there. They want to hang on to their security, the people of Hong Kong. This is a yes and this is a yes. Four of Pentacles, I think, is a maybe. But they want to hang on to what they have, and they fear losing their security and their freedom. The whole world is watching, but Hong Kong has always been a part of China, and the era that they had is coming to a close. More so. I mean, it's taken 20 years, but it is coming to a close. The Star. So yes, it's not going to drag on for ages, but the people of Hong Kong are very vulnerable as well. So yeah, it's going to end relatively quickly, But their major arcana is these two, so it's not going to be days, but it's not going to drag on for years either. Could be a few more months. Now, the other question I'm going to ask, is it going to come to a peaceful resolution? Is it going to come to a peaceful resolution? Or will people be hurt? Will people be hurt? You know, will this be peaceful, or will people be hurt? So is this going to end peacefully? Is this going to end peacefully? Sometimes you've got to run a question through your head a couple of times. Ace of Wands, yes. Somebody's going to come in with new ideas and new actions. Two of Pentacles. Juggling things. Six of Wands. That's a yes. Two of Pentacles is a maybe. So there's going to be some manipulation. There's going to be some juggling and some balancing and manipulation, possibly on the part of the Chinese government. It's going to be new action and new creativity. And look, it's going to be resolved with a victory for someone, but we'll see which side it's going to be the victory for. It's a victory if nobody gets hurt. So will people of Hong Kong win this, or will China, the government of China, win this? So let's see. We can't ask an either or with the yes/no answers. So will the government of China win this battle? Will the government of China win this battle? Six of Pentacles, a lot of money at stake, that's a yes. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card, or wishful thinking, that's a yes. And the Ten of Pentacles is a yes. Yeah, look, the Chinese government are going to get their way with the people of Hong Kong. They're so motivated by the money, so motivated by the money. They want that money. They'll use whatever form of manipulation they have and whatever ideas they can come up with to win. And just one more question. Will there be violence? Will there be violence? Will people lose their lives in this situation? Will this situation lead to a loss of life? Will people lose their lives? I hope not, but you know. I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. Temperance, yes. Judgment, yes. And Seven of Cups is maybe, yeah, look, unfortunately, Seven of Cups is also an abuse of power. This is a maybe, the other two are yes cards. The Chinese government is going to be judged, but it certainly, I think loss of life is going to be tempered, but that doesn't mean it's make it any better. It looks like there could be violence and some loss of life before this thing is over. The only positive thing I can say here is that the temperance ring, there could be not as many as feared in the outcome, but still there's going to be judgment on the Chinese government for it, because they will be abusing their power and trying to gaslight it and possibly trying to cover up as well what it's all about. And it is all about money. It is all about money. They want complete control of Hong Kong and its access to everything that it has as a financial hub. And they don't fully have that yet. So anyway, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy what I do. Please remember to click like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next reading.